Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of hydropower in Central Asia, a region where rivers don't just shape the land, they shape the future. Hydropower here isn't just about generating electricity, it's about transforming societies, economies, and even international relationships. So, let's expose the power shift happening right now in Central Asia's hydropower landscape. Have you ever wondered how a simple river can outshine fossil fuels like coal and oil? Well, stick around, because the story of water versus fossil fuels is more dramatic, and more important, than you might think. In a world where energy demand is skyrocketing and climate change is a looming threat, the way we generate power matters more than ever. This is a story that engineers, policymakers, and anyone interested in the future of energy can't afford to miss. Hydropower isn't just a technical marvel, it's a lifeline for millions, a source of national pride, and a key to unlocking sustainable development in a region that's often overlooked on the global stage. Let's rewind the clock. Decades ago, Central Asia's mighty rivers, the Sir Darya, the Amu Darya, and their countless tributaries, were the lifeblood of agriculture. Picture endless fields of cotton and wheat, all made possible by intricate networks of irrigation canals. Back then, water was for crops, not for cities. The idea of using these rivers to light up homes and power industries was just a distant dream. Fast forward to today, and the transformation is nothing short of remarkable. Hydropower plants now stand as the region's unsung superheroes, quietly generating clean, renewable electricity and keeping the lights on in cities and villages alike. These dams have become symbols of progress, innovation, and hope for a brighter, greener future. Take Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, for example. These countries have harnessed their mountainous terrain and abundant rivers to become hydropower giants. Today, they get the majority of their electricity from water, a true glow-up from their agricultural past. The Toktogul Dam in Kyrgyzstan and the Nurek Dam in Tajikistan are engineering marvels, providing not just power, but also jobs, stability, and a sense of national achievement. But the story doesn't end there. As with any great transformation, there are challenges on the horizon. Climate change is making its presence felt, with unpredictable weather patterns, shrinking glaciers, and more frequent droughts. River levels are dropping, reservoirs are shrinking, and the very resource that powers these nations is under threat. At the same time, demand for electricity is growing rapidly. Populations are increasing, economies are expanding, and the need for reliable, affordable energy has never been greater. The pressure is on to find solutions that can keep the lights on without sacrificing the environment or the livelihoods of those who depend on these rivers for farming and fishing. So, what does the future hold? It's all about innovation, collaboration, and smart technology. Engineers are working tirelessly to design smarter dams that can adapt to changing river flows, store water more efficiently, and generate power even in times of drought. Advanced control rooms use real-time data to optimize electricity production and minimize environmental impact. But technology alone isn't enough. The rivers of Central Asia don't respect national borders. They flow from one country to the next, connecting people and ecosystems across the region. That's why cross-border teamwork is essential. Imagine engineers and policymakers from Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Turkmenistan coming together, not just to swap business cards, but to exchange blueprints, share data, and develop joint strategies for managing water and energy. This kind of regional cooperation isn't always easy. There are competing interests, historical tensions, and complex negotiations over who gets how much water and when. But the potential rewards are enormous. By working together, Central Asian countries can ensure that everyone has enough water for drinking, farming, and power generation, while also protecting the environment and building a more resilient future. If Central Asia gets it right, the region could become the battery of not just its own people, but of neighboring countries as well. Instead of being known primarily for cotton exports, Central Asia could export clean, renewable energy, helping to power homes, businesses, and industries across a much wider area. This shift could bring in much-needed revenue, create new jobs, and position the region as a leader in the global transition to sustainable energy. The impact of hydropower goes far beyond the power plants themselves. It touches the lives of ordinary people every day. In rural villages, children can study at night thanks to reliable electricity. Small businesses can grow and thrive. Hospitals can keep life-saving equipment running. Clean energy means cleaner air, healthier communities, and a better quality of life for everyone. Of course, it's important to remember that hydropower isn't without its challenges. Building dams can disrupt ecosystems, affect fish populations, and change the natural flow of rivers. That's why modern hydropower projects are increasingly focused on sustainability, incorporating fish ladders, investing in environmental restoration, and working with local communities to minimize negative impacts. The future of hydropower in Central Asia will depend on our ability to balance these competing needs, generating clean energy, supporting economic growth, protecting the environment, and ensuring that everyone has access to the water they need. It's a complex puzzle, but one that's worth solving. So, the next time you see a river rushing by in Central Asia, take a moment to appreciate its power, not just to shape the land, but to shape the future. That water might be on its way to turning the lights on in a distant city, powering a factory, or helping a farmer grow food for their family. It's the lifeblood of the region, and the key to a sustainable, prosperous future. Hydropower is all about turning water into wattage, one stream at a time. It's a story of innovation, resilience, and hope. A story that's still being written, every day, by the people and rivers of Central Asia. As we look ahead, the choices we make today will determine the legacy we leave for future generations. Will Central Asia rise to the challenge and become a beacon of clean energy and cooperation? The answer lies in the flow of its rivers, and in the hands of those who dare to dream big. The 19th edition of Popular Engineer Awards on Leadership and Management nominations are open now. For more details, visit our website, popularengineer.org. Thanks for watching.